So what are we being distracted with this week? It has already, the propaganda machinery has kicked off in earnest, and Edgar Obare, toxic blogger Edgar Obare, has already started leaking. I don't know, Sonko counting 30 million. Oh, what a surprise. Sonko has money. Sonko is a thug. Sonko has a lot of illicit proceeds of crime. Who should be surprised by such gestures, just such antics, such optics? I mean, it's 2023. You should not be. That was crap that used to be done in 2027, and people get excited by it. So, I don't understand how Edgar Obare is able to control the Kenyans on Twitter, because Kenyans on Twitter, I don't know, is it all the anti-intellectual Kenyans then flocked to Twitter? Because Twitter has become a cesspool of fake news. And of course, the idiots who subscribe to his Telegram channel feeding off negative energy, they are addicted to low vibrational energy. You must, and let me tell you, just like your body, you are what you eat, then you are also what you consume, what you read mentally. Your brain is a gross product of everything that you read. And if your work is subscribing to toxic nudes, leaks, and everything, it shows you eventually your brain will come to will knock itself down, because that's all you have. That's why Kenyans on Twitter are feeding off negative energy. I hate Edgar Obare's model, because even now, even our interpersonal relationships, they are so strained. They are so, like a few years ago, a chick would send you her videos, she's twerking, she's sending you there. But now everyone is paranoid, everyone is scared. Oh, utatumia Edgar Obare. And that was just a consequence of a few fuckboys, a few useless fuckboys who were sending things they were given in trust, things they were sent to, because the other party thought they are mature people, but then you sent to Edgar Obare. How stupid can you be, even as a dude, that you're leaking nudes of your ex or whatever to Edgar? So grow up, some of you guys. I'm telling you, your addiction to low vibrational energy is what is dumbing you down. You understand? And Twitter has become a cesspool, not just locally, internationally. We are seeing a lot of fake news, which is then being amplified by their algorithm, which Elon Musk had said was going to be the bastion of free speech, and now he's even trying to meddle in the elections of Turkey. And Erdogan, the person who he was trying to assist, is losing the elections. This life is really changing fast. So, like last week, somebody, Karen Wanjiko, just tweets at Muthaiga Golf and Country Club is a crime scene at the moment. And then toxic, retarded blogger come MCA, Robert Alai comes in and also adds in. And then, of course, that was fake news. There was nothing that happened in Muthaiga Golf Club but they just wanted to make it the agenda of the day, just to fish and find out and try and find out something. It was a fishing expedition. You understand? So these guys, they write that, and then it trends, and then nothing happens. And then Muthaiga, of course, they release a statement saying that they are a club which, of course, espouses principles, values, and whatnot. There is a statement, and nothing happens. We have moved on as if there was no fake news that happened last week, which took people on even almost like an emotional roller coaster. All of you, I was getting people just texting me, oh, what is happening in Muthaiga? You have become so addicted to the Twitter fake news that you can't even help yourself. But me, myself, anything I see from Twitter, I immediately disregard it, because we have created our own ecosystem here of TikTok, where we analyze and we talk about issues, with relevant evidence, so we are not to be carried away by such cheap antics. So that this is what you're being distracted from. So I wonder what, but I've just seen in the news, I don't know, the PS of health has been sacked. I don't know, the KEMSA, somebody, former PS, also associated with corruption, has been appointed. I'm wondering, wow, this is too good to be true. What is happening? What is happening? Since when have we seen a government cracking down on corruption? Even Kibaki's era, he only started a few face value interventions, and then afterwards it was back to factory settings. So what are we being distracted from discussing? There must be something, because corruption is everywhere. Why are they targeting these camps a lot? These Ministry of Health lot. But corruption is everywhere. Look at our roads. Look at Ken Hakura in Kera. They've not done anything. They've received billions of shillings. They've not done anything. What are we being distracted from? My analysis is that we this is the now reconstitution of the real civil service. So the ones who got in there before probably was because of tribal ethnic rationalization. Some probably even paid for their positions. Some were there because they were in the good graces of the regime. Probably they overworked during the campaign, so they were being rewarded. But now, at the end of the day, it has to recalibrate. They have to get to an equilibrium. So now what we are seeing now is the reconstitution of the real civil service. So woe unto you if you're caught, if the axe falls on you, if you're caught on the wrong side. Perhaps you'll see the media will set you up. Probably even the regime will use the media to set you up so that the headlines now can trigger uproar, and then you have these choreographed conversations on Twitter, and then now blah blah blah. So this is what we are being distracted from, because I don't want to believe that it was done out of merit, that these people are sacked because of corruption. Corrupt people in the regime are a dime a dozen. They are everywhere. You look like this is corruption, left, right, and center. So how comes these ones were profiled, targeted? Is because there is a reconstitution and there are people who are being targeted. So woe unto you if you're in the civil service. If you see a headline about you, if you see yourself trending, just know this has been engineered, probably within the highest echelons of the propaganda machinery, to just keep you in the loop and just get rid of you. With they need to rationalize viable reasons why they are getting rid of you. So they need to, number one, the headlines. Always anything you see on the media, is scripted. Like yesterday, I saw they were interviewing the president. I'm happy that there is a journalist or two there who are trying to show that they were bringing that White House, White House energy, where you see the journalists they are trying to petition. But me, I don't believe anything with the media. I think it's staged. I think it was setting the tone for now some changes which we have now seen today. They've kicked off in earnest, though. So you could see that the president was a bit apprehensive. He was uncomfortable with some questions. I don't know whether it was legit or it was scripted, but it was setting the stage for now what has happened today. So you now know that was a precursor. Yeah. And this is life. This is how it happens. So if you're in the civil service, stay woke. You don't be in the chopping board in the reconstitution of the new civil service. So another video I wanted to bring to your attention is Wamatangi talking with his constituents. Let's look at that video.
Niretha tondu kwi andu na we nafsa rito ni ngwina wi mundu mwega ndugetikire kuingira kirebu kia andu aria matarutagira andu wira mundu wa gutumagwo na ndakinyagia warega gukinyia ugacaria kigwatio no ni njui andu hiana uguo ugaruruke ngo ni urathotonyete hau sawa nigetha tutwarithie kaunti ino itu na mbere tuhe andu itu. Asante, Mungu awabariki, awatende vyema. Asante.
So that is a strategy called affirmation tactic, where they ask, and then you're seeing the stupid old women, and they're saying, they are normally given like 1,000 before they get into that meeting. So they are already on a high adrenaline rush. So, and then now the politician comes, and normally it's within the confines of religious on Sunday when people are most vulnerable. So they can respond, that affirmation tactic used by politicians, which is why Mount Kenya counties, MPs and whatever, Mount Kenya, all of it has gone to the dogs because of this strategy perfected by politicians. They come and then they ask, they are affirming his depravity, but then it is now projected as manufactured consent. So even the idiots who are not in the meeting will see that and see, if these people accepted or agreed to that statement, then who are we not to? So that's an affirmation tactic normally used in church they come to church and then they ask that question because they know on Sundays they are most vulnerable. You spent a whole week being exploited by your boss, by the system, and then you go there seeking spiritual intervention, and then now they come there, they strike there. So that's why Mount Kenya is so backward. That's why they are so behind. That's why other counties are overtaking them, because of this stupidity of listening to affirmation tactic by politicians.